In August 2025, important deliberations on the future of ASEAN's forests took place in the historic city of Luang Prabang in the Lao People's Democratic Republic. The 28th meeting of ASEAN senior officials on forestry brought together member states, development partners, and stakeholders to address shared challenges and explore pathways for scaling up nature-based solutions and ecosystem-based adaptation through sustainable financing. Forests remain ASEAN's biggest untapped climate asset. Globally, forests are the largest nature-based climate solution, with the potential to cut up to 6.5 billion tons of CO2 annually by 2030. If protected, restored, and well managed, ASEAN's forests alone could deliver 1.2 billion tons of CO2 emissions reduction. Over 80% of ASEAN countries already include forest-based actions in their national climate commitments, recognizing forests not only as carbon sinks, but also as living systems that sustain biodiversity, regulate water, and shield communities from climate extremes.
I think it's very important to understand that the countries in the ASEAN region have all made strong commitments to social forestry. But it's not enough just to give land back to local people and indigenous groups. We need effectively to incentivize enterprises and livelihoods to come from that land tenure security. Yeah, the real impact is tied to what we are here talking about: nature-based solutions, biodiversity conservation, and ultimately a green economy.
Up to 200 million people, nearly 2/3 of ASEAN's population, are directly or indirectly connected to forest ecosystems. Across the region, 14 million hectares of land and thousands of cooperatives already operate under social forestry. Yet their potential remains vastly underleveraged.
We have experienced some private sector to work with the government, but still doesn't work in terms of the to scale up the social forestry in term of the economic. So that's why the people they really like the shortcut to generate income for their livelihood improvement.
Social forestry enterprises can link climate action, rural livelihoods, and inclusive green growth. But they face persistent barriers, from limited finance and weak market linkages to low investment readiness. A milestone outcome in Luang Prabang was the endorsement of nature-based solutions guidelines and agreement on a timeline to finalize the new blueprint for the commercialization of social forestry enterprises. Grounded in field-tested experience from Cambodia, the Lao People's Democratic Republic, and Indonesia, the blueprint being developed under the leadership of the ASEAN Technical Working Group on Social Forestry will provide a strategic framework, practical tools, and policy recommendations to help social forestry enterprises scale, connecting them to markets, improving access to finance, and ensuring clear, harmonized policy frameworks.
The importance of people's engagement to protect forest resources and also the environmental conservation by participation of the community people is core part of our successful implementation of the forestry cooperation in this region. So government cannot do all the things by themselves without helping hands and involvement of peoples living in the forest. So people's engagement is one of the top priority.
Actually, in social forestry, the program is how to give the community the right, strong right to manage the forest, so they can manage the forest and also get benefit from the forest for their livelihood. But we also put some of the what is obligation, also prohibition for them, and also they also manage the forest based on their local wisdom. So it is obviously it also will give benefit for the ecology in terms of the biodiversity of their own place.
We have seen powerful results from field-tested models across Laos, Indonesia, Cambodia, Vietnam and Bhutan. These on-the-ground experiences, with the kind support and commitment from the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation under the ASEAN Social Forestry and the Korea Forest Service under the SAFE initiative. We have incubated social forestry enterprises that connect livelihoods with forest protection. And these pilots have shown us what's possible when communities, including women and the most climate vulnerable, are supported with the right tools, the right policies, and the right partnerships. But now, it's time to move beyond pilots. We need to take what works and we need to scale it.
In Luang Prabang, one message was clear. People must be at the heart of climate action, and social forestry is a powerful tool in this effort. That means connecting social forestry enterprises to finance mechanisms and investment platforms. Forests are not only natural capital, they are part of our cultures, economies, and communities.